Welcome to Eviliv3, a celebration of my favorite tabletop role-playing games. This is a sister channel to Eviliv. Subscribe if you're new to the channel because today we are continuing our actual play of Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition First Quest audio CD game, Under Mount Dread, with this part 1. That's right. So we are actually missing a player today, but we're going to pick up the slack. We've got a new player with us. Last time on Across Wild Space, the heroes re-entered the Three Sisters Way Station Tavern and confronted the out-of-work mercenaries about Raver. After an arm wrestle contest, he revealed that Raver mentioned he was headed through the Starry Passage. With the direction Raver was using to approach the Rock of Brawl, the heroes ignored the Big Rock note and decided to travel to head off Raver's ship. As they approached, they failed to catch them by surprise, but were quick and efficient in eliminating Raver and his hobgoblin crew. They captured the dragon ship and released Captain Blottimus's crew and liberated the ship of its treasure. Blottimus then realized that released their captive hobgoblins from Castle Rock Asteroid to return their dragon ship, and the heroes took off into space. They decided to stop by Big Rock Asteroid and investigate it based on the tip they received from the tavern. However, the asteroid only contained an attempted trap set by Raver. The heroes were then delivered home to the town of Fairfield. So, welcome home, everyone. What are you going to do now that you're finally back on terra firma, back on planet Mystara?
Well, I'm kind of missing that chai tea that Captain Blottimus was serving us, so I'm going to be relaxing at the local tea garden.
Right. Okay. And what about everyone else? Anyone else going to do anything specific?
Yeah, I'm spreading go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm just going to join her at the tavern and just relax a bit.
Nice.
Have some wine.
Y'all have definitely earned it.
Yeah.
You guys can hear me at the tea house also boasting about our adventures to anybody who walks by, bending every ear, drastically exaggerating everything.
Pardon me, good sir. Have you heard of the Murder Circle? In episode 8, they were in space. All right. Slinker, Beldar, are you guys doing anything specific?
Relaxing in the tavern.
I will share the stories.
Nice. Telling about all the great deeds that you accomplished in outer space. Now that you've come back, everything seems to be pretty quiet. It's been a couple days that you guys have been living high off the hog of all the money that you've been getting. You know, if you choose to, you're getting the best foods and the best drinks and, you know, massages at the parlors and getting the best clothes. And I mean, you can afford to live it up right now in the town of Faersfield in the land of Karamikos. And that's when peace inevitably becomes disrupted as you hear the clarion call of the town crier and his horns. Hear ye, hear ye. You over there, listen up, I'm talking. That's right, look at me. Very good. The king of Karamikos is looking for heroes. He wants to expand his realm, benefiting all of us in the process. And by doing so, it will include Azazabos's dungeon. Here is the problem, nay, here is the opportunity for all of you out there who wish to see a new side of Karamikos, who are strong and dare to face the unknown horrors of dungeons, who can rid Karamikos' new territory of the denizens of evil that dwell therein. There will be a reward, I say. The king demands that this dungeon is routed and cleared out. And if you do this, you will be able to keep anything you find within. Who wishes to join the fray? And you sort of stand there, and people are like watching.
I will.
Yeah. So you like step out of the tavern, you're like, ooh, me. He's like, very good. We have a very strong looking chap here. Will anyone else join him?
As I'm hearing as I'm hearing the calls for aid, and without seeing my friend go outside to volunteer, I turn to Siona and I say, "There's no way that they would get some fool to volunteer to delve into a cave, putting their lives on the line."
Well, I'm on my way,
Oh.
so I go out the door too.
Where are you going?
And I pop my head out from behind Beldar. Did you say loot?
It is
We get to keep-
believed that the monsters have been hoarding treasures, untold quantities, and if you live, it's all yours.
What type of treasure?
But I don't actually know. I've never really been there myself. I assume it's coin and probably some equipment and stuff like that. But untold treasures!
What are you paying for survivors?
The survivors, their own reward of helping the land expand and the treasure found therein.
Pondering. I'm waiting for the rest of the group.
What's Morganth and Lordan doing?
Lordan, he followed Beldar the Brave closely. And so he's like, interesting. Pardon me, town crier, could you tell me the name of this dungeon again? What was it? Alamakazoo?
No. We cleared Alamakazoo out years ago. This is Azazabus's holdings.
Ah, Azozabus. I see.
A-Z-A-Z-A bus.
Okay. So Morganth is shuffling up to greet, join everybody at this point. I've
Right.
heard of Azamazagoo.
Azazabus. It is a dwarven name. It's easy to say. It rolls off the tongue.
Says you,
say so.
dwarf.
Well, this certainly looks like quite the capable party of adventurers. The Azazabus's dungeon is known to lie in the western reaches. By all means, at your earliest convenience, go on and delve that dungeon. And as soon as you come out, make sure you send word to the castle so that we may continue our expansion.
Sounds good to me. I'm in.
Brings up
You
a
guys?
huge horn. It tickles your throat. I need some water. Good luck. And he wanders off toward the tavern.
I look at the group. Clearly, he hasn't heard of us. He should know we can do this. We were in
No
space.
problem.
Yeah, tales of your adventures probably have not spread far beyond Faersfeld.
It's a shame.
Mm.
It's something you'll
We
have to
will spread
remedy.
them.
Well,
shortly.
there's no need to post a job requisition on the quest board. We certainly have this under control. And the less that know about this, the better, because that means more of the take for us.
Right. So he said vaguely it's in the western reaches. Are you guys going to plan on equipping yourselves before you go? Do you feel like you have everything in order right now? What's your plan?
Well, let's see.
Probably wouldn't hurt to buy some more arrows.
And maybe potions.
That's not so easy to do. Potions can be incredibly expensive if you can even find them.
Boo.
How about rations and torches and such?
That's not a problem
Is
at
there
all.
oil?
Yeah, you can pick up oil at the local equipment shop, we'll say.
I'd get oil and torches.
Nice, okay. So let's see. Bottles of oil are 10 gold pieces each. So make sure that you guys are marking this off of your gold. Everyone has gold on their character sheet. Assuming everyone's updating it, that is. I'm going to open up Beldar and see if yours has been updated. So check attribute. Well, where is it? It's under currency. There you go. So it looks like right now you have 188 gold pieces. So one bottle of oil is 10 gold pieces. So just however many you want to get, just subtract that much gold. And then you said torches as well. If you check on your equipment tab, you may have some torches on you already. Torches usually burn for like an hour, basically. So I don't usually I'm not usually a stickler about it. But if you like scroll down, I see you have 6 torches in your pack right now, Beldar. So you'll just have to add the oil for yourself. Anyone else want to get anything before we head out?
I marked
How
off.
about
Okay.
I was gonna say bedrolls and pots and pans.
Wow. Yeah. So it's not even on the equipment list at all, but you can get everything. Bedrolls, you're probably looking at like 5 to 10 gold, depending on the quality. Pots and pans, you're probably looking at 15 gold. That's, a sort of lifelong lasting item, as long as you keep them well.
The Cuisinart, gotcha.
Yeah. Right. Anything else for anyone?
I just want
Yeah.
more arrows.
Arrows? Okay. So for 24
Two.
arrows, it's 1 gold piece.
Okay.
So for Slinker, 2 things of oil and 1 bundle of arrows.
All right. So that's 21 gold pieces. All right. Anything else?
What is the price shopkeep for a nice sturdy rope? Like a good length of...
So they
50
sell it
foot?
in 50-foot length, and it's about 1 gold piece for 50 feet of rope.
Okay, Morganth will take one of those.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Hmm.
I think I'm good.
Lordan's gonna take a 50-foot rope too.
Cool.
Window. Okay.
All right. So you guys have some equipment in your packs. You're all loaded up, ready to go. Where are you headed?
As
Well,
a business.
West.
Yes. Westward to Elizabeth. As we could find.
You look up at the sun, you're like, okay, that is west. Well, let's go, everyone. And you start marching out to face, hopefully, victory and treasure untold. I'm going to go ahead and put on a little bit of music. This one is actually Dragonlance, so I don't know if that's going to break the immersion for anyone. But
I think it enhances immersion.
I agree. I'm just going to throw it on in the background as you guys are traveling. All right, so you start heading out. It's about noon, 1 p.m.-ish, and the air is just a light little breeze coming in from the sea far, miles and miles away. The clouds are drifting by. You see birds flittering through the sky and diving down into trees. Everything seems very peaceful and happy. And quite frankly, this is very strange to you guys because you're so used to running into like haunted houses and being trapped, or exploring old keeps and forts and being trapped, and going into space and being trapped, that just traveling overland a nice peaceful day is kind of nice. As you're enjoying the warm sun on your skin and the weight is starting to wear you down, you've gone, a few miles, you sort of just find yourself in farmlands, and you can see ranches and farmhouses off in the distance, but you don't see anywhere where there might be like a dungeon. There's clearly no signs or anything. What do you think? What you'll do?
So, are we supposed to be near the specified location?
I mean, he just said the western reaches, and you've been traveling west, and you're not really sure exactly where that would be within.
Well, if we can locate a farmer or somebody, we can ask questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys are sort of wandering around, now starting to worry, maybe we should have gotten a little more specific directions. You do see someone working in the field. He's got 2 horses and a sort of a half wagon, and he seems to be tending to his garden, pulling up what look like beets in the distance and sort of piling them up on his truck. As you guys start to approach him, the horse starts sort of making a bunch of noise and shuffling around. So the farmer sort of stands up and looks around, grabs a pitchfork that was out of the back and sees all of you. Ho there, what you doing?
Well, Lordan, being a holy man, he's going to come up to the farmer. Good day to you, sir. We're here traveling in search of the Azazazabus dungeon.
He like works up a real nice loogie and hawks it on the ground. Azabaza, what you saying? What was that?
Do you know of any sort of dungeon, perhaps, in this region to the west?
I reckon I know about some holes in the ground, if that's what you're talking about.
What sort
Where
of
they at?
holes?
He takes his hat off and starts waving it in front of him. Whew. It's hard working these beats. What sorts of holes? You know, like caves in the ground.
Caves. I suppose it could be some sort of system of caves.
I don't know nothing about no system. He sort of leans over, plucks a piece of grass, inspects it, puts it in his teeth. Don't know nothing about no systems, nor some azabizabans or none of that stuffs, but I reckon there's some holes I can point you to.
Any strange
Yeah.
activity near these holes?
I tend to stay away from them. They scare my livestock and my dogs.
Might I buy some
Alright.
of your beets?
I planned on taking these into Fayersfeld in a couple days, but I could probably part with a couple. What's your business here?
No, we're just looking for this dungeon, but I'm thinking if we're going in there, some food would be really wonderful.
Well, how about
Hey,
you
help
come
me
back
out.
onto the house? I'll have the missus fix a plate for you.
Okay, that sounds good.
Come on. He sort of grabs the reins of his horse and starts leading it on through. Just starts whistling a little tune. Just. So tell me about yourselves while we're getting up on into the house. What brings you all the way out here? Just dungeon crawling? I mean, is that even a way to make a living?
You'd be surprised.
Yes.
I'm surprised by the types of people's all walking together with you. You got a short-statured fella. I'm not sure what you preferred to be called. A dwarf.
Call me just Delvar. Delvar's
Okay.
fine.
You got a Delvar.
And if
and- what's that? Sir?
you're sizing us up, I'll tell you what, we've seen more than most people have in a lifetime, and these bonds can't be stronger. There is no difference between us.
What bonds do you mean? Like the straps on your backpack?
No. We're you could call us a community. We're adventurers. We work together.
I'm not a learned man. I'm not a priest like your friend here, but community with 5 people, 6 people, that's a stretch. You're more of a gaggle than a community.
I might even call us a circle.
A circle.
Circle indeed.
That makes more sense than a community. I mean, I'm sure to small-statured folk like yourself, everything seems bigger, right? Do numbers also seem bigger to you? Like if I said the number 2, does that seem like big to you?
This guy talking down to me?
It's like, I'm not sure I have a
Literally.
choice. Am I right? He slaps Slinker on the arm.
Don't touch me.
Sorry, no. No, I it's all in jest. It's all in jest. Come on in the house. You guys get up to the farmhouse, and you see a nice, portly woman come walking out. What's going on, Jed? Who are these folks? Well, they're just crossing. They want to go up in those caves up in the hills over there, and I figured you could maybe make them a plate. She's like, well, I did just put together some pies. Do you all like rhubarb?
Sounds
Yeah.
delicious, ma'am.
Well, I can wrap that up. We've got a little bit of bread and cheese. I just made the bread this morning. That's really all I have ready. Is that all right? He's like, yes, mother, that's just fine. Now, I think these good folks are going to do great. They're going to be looking for some monsters, they said, in the dungeons. And this community, he turns over to you, Delvar, and winks, is going to clear them out for us. So I reckon if they're successful, we're not going to have any problems with any of these animals again. What do y'all think? You going to make it safe for us?
That's the plan.
Well,
Mhm.
But certainly.
I think
And
that's
with
wonderful.
with this delicious food, it can only aid in our journey.
I tend to agree. My wife here is a wonderful cook. So she gets everything. Well, may the Lord of Light bless you all. Thank you so much for all the good work that you're doing here.
I'm gonna slip her a gold piece.
She's like stammering, and he like closes her hand. She's like, now, mother, keep your head about your shoulders there. These are adventurers. They can afford things like this. We did not seek it, but thank you very much for your generosity. And let me come and show you where's. I'll be right back, mother. And he sort of walks around the farmhouse to the backside. He's like, come on. And he's like pointing off in the distance. He's like, now about an hour and a half walk directly that way, you're going to run into some rough hills. Now, there's a couple holes in the ground there, and I reckon those must be the dungeons you're looking for. I don't know of any other place that would be considered a dungeon around here, so, I think that might be what you're looking for.
Right.
Just want to ask real quick. We're in the Western Reaches, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay.
We call our little farm Heart's End, though.
Very pleasant. And thank you and your wife for us, and may the Lord of Light bless you, says Lordan.
Thank you as well. All right, he goes whistling back, thumb in his overalls, and just sort of enjoying the breeze in the afternoon sun. All right, so you guys know the general area of some holes. Whether or not it's this dungeon you're looking for is yet to be determined, but is your plan to move on?
Yes. Loaded up with pie, bread, and cheese. I wrote that down.
The
Nice.
kindness of strangers.
All right, so you guys are going another hour and a half, and you're sure he said this direction. You're sure he said an hour and a half, and then you come across this massive sort of hilly range, and there's literal holes. It looks like almost washout, as if the soil, like there's some sort of underground reservoir or something, and the soil itself is just a little bit loose or something, but it does go into darkness. It's not shallow.
Yeah, using my I guess my history of delving as a dwarf, am I able to get a sense of the coolness of the air or the echoes beneath? Does this sound like it goes pretty deep?
Absolutely. Yeah. In fact, give me a wisdom check. Give me a wisdom roll.
Okay.
So we'll do wisdom checks like this just to determine if you know information about the area or anything like that. So you
that's
are
a
aware
6.
that culturally there have been dwarves in these hills that have delved down into the earth. They're usually old mines in this area, not proper dungeons, as it were. But this definitely looks like dwarven handiwork.
Yeah, after going in about 20-30 feet, I come back out to the group and says, it's hard to say how deep this goes, but it's certainly not just a shallow hole, as he, implied. Seems like this could be something maybe worth going in deeper.
How safe does it look to traverse Delvar?
So it's going to
Well,
take
it's hard to
second.
say from the surface, but
It's going to take a second for the page to load for some of you. I just have you guys at 2 different locations. I'm going to move you all over to the same side. And right now I have it set up so it's your light is projected around you as if you're carrying torches. If you're not going to carry a torch, let me know, and I'll turn it off for you. Does everyone have a torch?
I don't, but I also have dark vision. So.
Okay, let me turn your torch off, and so you just are using your dark vision here.
Siora, I have an additional torch if you would like, unless you're comfortable with your night vision.
Right now I'm comfortable with it.
And everyone else's light is sort of screwing with any infravision or dark vision that certain races have until you get away from it. But they're also emitting enough light that you don't really need your dark vision at this moment. All right, so you guys see this sort of steps as we're going to pretend these are descending down into the ground. Is everyone seeing your character tokens here? All right.
No.
Yes.
You are free to explore whatever you want to do. Now, for those of you who may be new to this, if you select your token, you'll actually see a little blue dot off to the side of the square that's around your token. If you select that blue dot, you can actually turn your character around so they're facing a different direction. It's only relevant when you're in combat, but it's just a function of the token. All right, so once this is loaded for everyone, feel free to start exploring.
Yes, Slinker, do you want to be up front with myself, I'm assuming?
Sorry, yeah, dog's barking. Yes, that's why I'm up there.
Nice. All right, using my, I'll try and be as quiet as I can, but I'm carrying a bunch of gear.
Right.
I'm going to be listening and kind of moving forward cautiously and observing how deep we're going as we're traveling down this path.
Okay. So you initially descended about 25 feet into the hillside. And it seems like there is a slight grade, a descending grade as you continue down this hall. Probably only a few degrees at a time, but by the time you get to the point where you are, you're noticing it's like a 4 or 5 degree drop.
Yeah, and I kind of relay that to the group. Like, you may not perceive it, every step, but it seems we are descending here at a regular pace.
Right.
Okay.
So I need to reveal something here. Give me 1 second.
Slinker's going to go invisible.
So you do actually see that there's a door to your north as you're going through this canyon or this corner. So what you're experiencing in here, as you start delving in, it's completely dark. You're getting this sort of scent of fungal mold, sort of wafting up out of the dungeon as if there's some other opening somewhere else that's forcing air through, that's just sort of pushing at you. So you're also getting this sort of animal type smells, that sort of musk scent that you get with fur and stuff like that. And then you just see this
recognizing the door. Yeah, recognizing the door, I turn to the others and I say, he's never here when I need him. Where is that Slinker? Slinker! Slinker!
Whispering literally in his face.
Tap on the door a little bit.
Oh.
All right, I think I'm going to open that door.
Okay. So you grab what looks to be some form of a handle, and it sort of shudders as you try to turn it, as if it's locked.
All right, I'm going to open locks. I think now that I made an action, I turn visible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Surprise!
So you think you have it unlocked until you try it again, and it's just a very, very strong lock. So you're not going to be able to pick it, unfortunately.
And we want to smash it in, or we want to move on?
Oh.
Lock was a little too complicated for Slinky.
Now remember, they're asking you to clear out the dungeon. So this is definitely something where they're expecting everywhere to be explored and rid of monsters.
Like, slide it through the lock and just try to pull.
Okay, so you're breaking up a little bit, but I think you're saying you were saying you wanted to use your sword to try to jam it into the lock. Okay, so let's go ahead and just have you bust the door just with your strength. So if you look at your,
I use my sword to like get through and like push it opens.
okay, so let's do a strength check on that. So on your character sheet, click on the attributes tab. And then where it says strength, it looks like a button. Just click that. Now, the reason why I'm doing strength and not bend bars, lift gates, or open doors is because you wanted to use your sword. And so we're leveraging the sword. You're putting the sword in there, and the sword has a little bit of a glow to it because it's actually magical, if memory serves. You slide it in to where the lock was, and it's not really fitting well, and you just sort of use your strength and lean into it and just push, and you see the lock bust through the other side of the door and cling, 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 drop on the ground. And as you pull your sword out, you can see, well, you can't really see. You just see a hole that opens into darkness. So it looks like you unlocked the door successfully.
I looked at Beldar. I mean, like, trying to make me look bad?
Well done, Beldar.
Very good.
All right. So the door is able to be opened. So feel free to open it if you want to.
The door is ajar.
So as you enter this
What's
room,
in?
you see, and it looks like an old prison. It's got chains and shackles on the walls and floors. The room itself is very dusty, and cobwebs festoon the corners. And the skeletons are sort of like locked up and chained against the walls. It looks like they've been chained there for time immemorial. Their bones are completely clean, though they do still have bits of piecemeal armor on them. And as everyone enters, the door behind you shuts instantly, and the skeletons stand up sort of shaky on their bony feet and bust out of the chains, and we've got initiative. So the way initiative works is both sides, the good guys and the bad guys, in this case it's you all and versus the skeletons, each side rolls a d10. Who wants to be the group initiative roller?
I could do it.
Okay. So the skeletons have rolled an 8 for initiative. You guys have gotten 9. The lower is better in this edition of the game. So the skeletons are all going to act first. Let me pull up their stats. And we've got the skeleton right in front of Siora. Sort of breaks the chain and reaches down and picks up an old rusty blade and slices at you with the rusty sword.
Oh,
Wow, a natural 20. Holy crap. I did not see that coming.
whoa!
You
Here we
take
go.
4 damage as it slices across your arm, probably infecting you with some sort of disease, tetanus or something.
Hey.
Beldar, the skeleton to the left of you, your left, turns over to you to attack. Your armor class is 3, and it hits an armor class 7, so you bring your shield up, and it sort of clangs against the outside of your shield, echoing metal against metal inside of this closed room at the point. The second skeleton turns to you on the other side and attacks as well. This one breaks through your defenses. You have a 3 armor class, it hit a 2 armor class, and slices you with its long sword. You take, oh my gosh, max damage,
wow.
6 damage. So if you select your character and then click on the green circle and just type -6 and hit enter, it should do the math and you should have 10 hit points left afterward. All right, and then the fourth skeleton comes down directly to Slinker, silently brings its rusty blade up and swings its arm down, the shackles clanging all the way, and Slinker just ducks out of the way effortlessly without any problems at all. So, Lordan the Pure, what are you going to do?
Oh dear, let's see. What will Lordan do? Skeletons. Turn undead, right? Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna come out here and try to bless away these skeletons.
Okay.
If I do the turn undead,
So, yeah, roll a d20.
a d20.
So, for skeletons, you need to roll over a 10 to turn them. You rolled a 12, which is great.
12.
All right, so the die roll is equal to or greater than the number. It's one roll for all types of monsters, and the total amounts turn a certain. I'm looking this up because it's different for this version than it is for normal second edition. You turn a certain undead monster no more than once. Yeah, and in this version, it's not saying the type or the amount. Normally, it's a certain amount of them. So in this particular case, you see the skeletons turn as if they're going to be like running away from you. You pull out your holy symbol, call out to the Lord of Light. Light bursts throughout this room, illuminating every nook and cranny of it. And the skeletons sort of like turn their eye socketless heads and seem to be, trying to get away from that light. All right.
Nice.
So that was good. Delvar, you're up.
Yeah, I call out to the group, focus on one at a time while they're distracted. And I'm going to go up here beside Siora and attack that skeleton that is closest to her.
Nice. So what you're looking for is an armor class of 7.
This will be my
Nice.
special battle axe.
You
Sweet.
hack into it.
Ooh, that's a good hit.
11. Oh my gosh. You bust through it, and even though you're using a bladed weapon, it completely shatters the skeleton into pieces. It crumples down onto the ground. Dust flies up. If any of you have any allergies to dust, you're probably going to be sneezing.
Never mind. Get the other ones.
All right, Siora, you're up. I actually have
All
you guys
right, we're gonna
mixed
come over
up
here to this one. Swing the bastard sword at it.
Nice. Now remember, you have 2-weapon fighting, so if you want to use both of your weapons in, this one
Oh, at the
attack
same
round, you
time?
can. I mean,
Okay,
it's
I
one
thought
after
it
the
was
other,
just
but yeah.
separate. Okay.
So the first
So I
one,
think the
armor
sword
class
is-
6, your bastard sword slices into it. Your bones cracking. The second one, you try to shiv it with your dagger, and it goes between the ribs. You don't actually do any damage to it. Let's get some damage for that bastard sword swipe. So we're going to
8
half that because you're using a bladed weapon, and this is a skeleton. So you do 4 damage, and you see it is barely holding up. Its spine is sort of cracked and broken, but it's still standing. Beldar the Brave, you're up. I cannot hear. So you move on over to that skeleton. If you want to attack it, you have 2 attacks that you could take, or if you just want to take one attack first and see what happens. But basically, if you want to attack the skeleton, just roll that 2-hit button that I showed you earlier. And let me know if you need any help finding it again. No, oh my God.
Jeez.
Wow.
So it's green like that because you rolled a natural 20, which is, of course, the best possible roll. So you take your magical longsword and you slice into this thing. Now give me a damage, and we're just going to double it for critical damage. Or you can click the critical button if you want. Nice. So you shatter it into just tons of tiny little bone pieces as it crumples down onto the ground in front of you. Nicely done, Beldar. All right, Slinker, you're up.
All right. I'm going to go for the one that's directly in front of me. We're going to go short sword, trying to hit him with the broadside.
So in your
And I don't
effort
get
to smack it with the flat of your blade, he brings his shield up and parries it off. Morganth the Mysterious, you're up.
And we're only getting one attack, correct?
Yeah, if you're using a bow, you get 2 attacks for that, but thieves only get 1 attack.
Okay, Morganth is gonna try out his wand of magic missile on this
Wow.
skeleton. It has 85 charges.
Yeah, it's true.
So how do I go about using that? Am I just
You roll
rolling
for
the
damage.
1d4?
You point it at it. You call the command word if you want to make up a command word, and this magical
Magic missile.
Azabaz.
Azabazabas.
the magic missile
Well,
flies straight at the skeleton and bursts into it. Give me some damage.
It is a 1d4, correct?
Yeah, 1d4 plus 1.
Oh man,
2?
+1 you said?
Yep.
Because it's magic or whatever.
Well, magic missile is always just 1d4 plus 1.
There's no residual damage near it, right?
No.
Sweet.
So
Okay,
it
good.
smashes against the skeleton. He sort of bounces back, and dust and dirt and bones fly away, but he's still standing. All right, let's get initiative and see who goes first next. I got an 8. All right, so the skeleton is going to move into the corner, shuffling past Beldar the Brave and just sort of hiding from the Lord of Light as best he can. As is this skeleton, he's going to be joining him off in the corner, just trying to stay away from Lordan. So Lordan the Pure, what are you going to do?
I guess he's gonna scooch over here by this cobweb and bash the skeleton there with his. What does he have? Footman's mace.
Yeah,
Use one of those.
cool.
Ooh.
So you
Believe
smack
that
into the
hits.
back of its head. Give me some damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As you smash into it, it crumples down to bones at your feet.
Lord of Light, banish thee.
All right, I had Siora and Delvar mixed up for some reason last round, so let's have Siora go.
Okay, we're gonna come on over here and do a couple attacks on this one.
Okay. Just
Cowering
slice him with
bomb.
your 2 blades. The first one you slice, you hit the wall. The second one, you bring your dagger and jab it into this creature's back. Give me some damage. 3.
3.
So you do 1 damage because it's a blade. You pull it out and it's enough. It yanks the spine apart and the skeleton crumples down into dust at your feet.
Yeah.
You guys are looking at this now completely
Right.
empty room full of fungus and mold and bones.
Oh.
I walk up to Lordan. I put my hand on his shoulder and say, "I've never seen you attack something so impassioned. I'm proud of you."
I'm glad somebody noticed, Delvar.
All right, so you guys did see when you first came in here, in one corner there was a small chest.
Ooh.
Check that out.
Well,
So it looks like a small wooden chest.
Is it locked?
If you try to lift up the lid, you do see that it is in fact locked.
I guess I could try again before Beldar stabs it.
Before he shows you up. All right, you bring out your lockpicks, you click it open, you hear a little click, and you slide it open. You're looking down at about 200 gold pieces.
Ooh. So you mean 50 gold pieces?
That's what I said.
Hey guys, there's some gold in here. At least 50. I can't count. So yeah, well,
Are you sure you can carry that big box all by yourself there, Slinker? Do you need me to carry it for you?
You or Beldar, if you want to, keep it, and we can distribute it at a later date. Probably put it in
Sure.
a pouch. I don't know if we want to keep the box. We're gonna be so encumbered by the end of this if there's this in the
For
first
sure.
room.
But there's no reason. I mean, this is a dungeon crawl, so that you don't have to stay here till it's done. You can leave whenever you want.
And we stash it somewhere. What is this little circle fire pit looking thing?
Just looks like a empty vessel for like coals or something. Like they tortured people in it.
Nothing of note, so we're
No.
good. And
Yeah.
same with the stocks.
Yeah.
All right, one room down. Who knows how many to go?
Yeah. How does that door look? Does it still look locked?
Well,
How
there's
did
a
it
hole
shut
where
on
the
its
lock
own?
used to be, but it is closed.
How did it close? I'm telling the group,
Perhaps
it's precarious.
Ruiz. Yeah.
I'm gonna go invisible
Let's
before
get
we go
out
through the
of
door.
You're going to go invisible in what?
Before we go through the door.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, I'm going. This time I'll warn everybody so they don't just think I've vanished. So,
It opens effortlessly.
all right, we heading out.
Step back into the hall. You're hearing a little squeak, squeak, like scurrying sounds in the distance. They're echoing, and you're not sure what direction they're coming in. You see it opens up to the north, and it continues on to the west.
All right,
What do you
looking
think
at the party.
there?
Which way? Wanna check north first.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that's the ticket. You see there's a door.
So I want to check it first before. Delvar,
Work
is
your-
it locked?
I'll let you check it first there, Slinker. You have the
All right,
gift.
check the door. And it opens.
It opens straight away.
All right, we're heading in.
So as you walk in, you see this room is made of large flat stones. The ceiling here is very low, about 5 feet high. So anyone that's not of shorter stature like the dwarf is going to have to duck down. So everyone is going to have to duck down except for the dwarf. And in addition to that, if there's any attacking here, you're going to have a -1 penalty because you can't stand up. So as you guys enter in, you see a gnome in the corner that's tied up and just sitting there. And as soon as you guys bust in the door and like charge into the room, he like sort of sits up and you see his mouth is covered with some sort of cloth. He's like, "Rrrr!" And inside you see there's 5 kobolds arguing. And as you come in, they turn around, pull out their blades. What are you doing here? Ah! And they rush to attack you. So let's get initiative.
Am I still invisible?
You opened up the door, so yeah, you can still be visible. That's not really doing anything. All right, so they got a 5, you got a 7. They're turning to attack. So this one is going to be attacking Lordan. Let me pull up their stats really quick. Kobold just screamed out, "Yeah, you don't want it here. You're going to die. You're all going to die here."
I doubt that.
Not today.
As he says that, Lordan just bashes his sword aside, with parrying without any problem. This kobold turns over to Morganth, charges forward. "I need a new bedroll. This is going to be perfect." Goes to stab at you, and you just duck out of the way of his sword attack. The remaining 3 are going to all gang up on Beldar, who's just right next to them. So they rush down and start attacking. "You're not going to get out of here alive, big man. We're going to stab you. You understand that? We're going to stab you. That's right. You're going to regret coming in here." As you are just actively parrying everything off until the last one, who slides his sword in there and you take 2 damage from the sword attack. Beldar. All right, that is their turn. Siora. Actually, it was Lordan that we were starting with. So we're going to keep doing that. Lordan, you're up.
Okay, Lordan's going to heal Beldar with a Cure Light Wounds spell. Right
Nice.
here.
Whoa,
And
nice. Max hit points.
Whoa.
So
Okay, cool.
is it 1d8 or is it 1d8 plus anything? Do you remember?
I don't know.
I'll look right here.
I don't remember that.
It's just 1d8, yeah. Nice. So Beldar, you get 8 hit points back. So just like you did the damage, instead of doing minus, just do +8 and it'll adjust it for you. And you're back up to full health. Siora, you're up.
Nice.
All right, let's come up here and help Morganth. Do you mind a double attack here?
So you completely ignore the kobold that attacked you.
Sorry, that I rolled damage is not what I
It's
wanted.
okay.
Roll a hit with the sword and the dig up.
Not seeing it. There it is. All right, so their armor class is 7. So your bastard sword slices into him. The dagger you miss with, it hits his shield. Give me some damage for the bastard sword.
Here we go. 4 points.
4 points. You slice him. He
Take that.
spins around. His blood sprays Morganth and Siora, and he drops down face first onto the ground. Just
Yeah.
that's
Well
how you
done.
do. All right, Delvar. You've got 2 attacks the first round if you want to take them.
Yeah, I see this group kind of grouping up on Beldar and Lordan, and I'm going to use 2 attacks. The first one will be to the one in front of Beldar. I have to admit, this room is really roomy, and I don't have any disadvantage on my axe, so I'm going to swing with a mighty effort. 10 to hit, and then a 1 to hit.
Your 10 comes up short as he ducks out of the way. It sort of flies right past his little lizard head. And then the second backswing catches him in the ribs. Give me some damage.
Not used to aiming so low. 12.
You slice him in half. And like a cartoon or something, he just slowly slides 2 pieces apart and just drops down onto the ground. Blood and gore sort of covering the ground at this point. Well done. Beldar the Brave, what are you going to do? We definitely have some audio delay on this because I did not hear what you said. If you can type in the chat what you want to do, if that's possible, we're just having an intermittent connection issue.
Yeah, I don't hear anything from DJ Mac.
So he's got these 2 kobolds coming at him. One of them broke through his defenses. So what you can also do if you want to attack one of them is just click and hold anywhere on the map and it'll ping the map. So you can ping who you want to attack and then just roll for damage or roll to attack and I'll let you know. So you face off against that kobold that slid his sword into your gut. You use your long sword to slice down at him. Give me an attack roll.
While that's happening, I'm just tiptoeing around invisible.
You guys are doing great. Just whispering in their ears. I'm not seeing the attack roll come through. Did it come through on your end? Do we have a frozen? Oh, there it is. Armor class of 6. You break through his defense. You slice him with the longsword. Give me some damage. Yeah, this is pretty resource heavy for some laptops for sure. Dealing with the dynamic lighting and stuff. Whoa!
Whoa!
You rolled a natural 1 on your damage, but you still did 11 damage because you're that strong. You hack him down from face down to his hip, and he just drops down. Dead. Jeez.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Now, you do have a second attack. You have 2 attacks, 1 round, 1 attack, another round. So if you want to take your second attack at this other kobold, you can do it. Nice. -3. So you hack into him as well. Give me some damage. I think Beldar has become strong. You slice him again, just right across the chest, opening his chest up, and he drops down, sucking wind. Just you see the remaining kobold throw down his sword. I give up. I'm sorry. We're sorry. What can we do for you? Slinker, you're up.
Leave some for the rest of All right, so no one can see me. I'm slinking up to this last one. And we're going to do a little backstab action.
Oh, man. All right. He gave up. You're a monster.
I heard nothing. I was invisible.
I don't speak kobold.
So when it says +4 to hit, do I subtract 4?
Just roll it, and then we'll do the math on the back end.
And I'm assuming +3 or whatever because I'm taller than the door.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
17, 16, 15, 14, 13. So even with that, it's not going to do it. So you go to jab out with your sword, and it just flies right past him, and you appear, and he sort of jumps. Oh, I give up! Don't kill me! Ah! He brings his hands in the air. Morganth, you're
I
up.
missed on purpose. You're lucky, little man.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Well, could you free this gnome that's over in the corner if you don't mind?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. Yeah, let me go do that. Sorry about this. Big misunderstanding. He sort of unties him, and the gnome's just like, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys coming in when you did. Here, they were about to kill me. This is crazy. Like, we weren't going to kill
How are
anyone.
you captured?
Pardon me, little gnome. How did you get stuck down here?
Little gnome? My name's Tinker, and I'll have you know I'm the right size for every gnome.
Yes. Of course you are.
He sort of side eyes the kobold as he's sort of limping a little bit. You see he's got a little bit of a wound in his thigh. He walks forward. No, I was just coming in here because I was looking for a spring. See, I'm making a very secret machine, and I needed a metal spring. And I found it in here. That's when these kobolds found me. I think they were deciding whether to eat me or, I don't know, kill me or something, or maybe even probably take my spring. But in either case, they...
Well, Tinker,
Yes?
it seems the tides have turned, and now it's your turn to determine their fate.
Well, I don't hold it against them. They hurt my leg a little bit, but you know what? I've got buildings to build. I mean, I got machines to build, so I'm not really worried about it. You guys look like you're way more qualified to judge life and death for random monsters than me.
Well, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask him. Not the gnome at this point, but I'm going to corner the kobold for a moment while you guys are talking to the gnome.
Agree.
So, what brings you guys in here?
Well, we're clearing this foul place out.
I mean,
Of
aside from
evil.
the rat poop in corners and stuff, it's not so bad.
How often do you come in here?
Oh, Tinker, you don't want to stay down here, do you?
No, of course not. I was just looking for this. I mean, my spring.
Do you come in here often?
No, this is the first time. But, you know, aside from being captured by the kobolds and stabbed in my thigh, it wasn't that bad of an experience.
That
have
sounds
different-
pretty terrible.
Well, you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs, am I right?
Speaking of breaking eggs,
I told you I'd give up. What do you want?
I'm gonna pick him up by the collar, assuming he's wearing armors or something.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, okay, listen up, you little lizard man. Yeah, you're gonna tell us the truth, and you're gonna tell us all of it. What threats are down here in this dungeon?
I've never really gotten further than this room. We just came in to see if we could find any treasure. We heard that there was going to be some sort of cleaning out involved, and we thought we'd give our shot, and we just found this gnome, and we were trying to shake him down for his treasure.
for a spring?
I didn't know he only had a spring.
This your
Have you
first
been
time in?
tormenting the animals outside of here in the farmstead?
I mean, kobolds got to eat, right? Look,
Well,
Let him live.
you killed all my friends. Maybe you could just be good, kind, and let me go. You look like kind adventurers, except for what you did to my friends. That was brutal.
Can you,
What do you guys
can you
think?
give us any information of value? Maybe then we'll let you go.
There's some blackberry bushes about 35 yards away outside the dungeon. I saw a bunch of bats in one of the corners just south of here. There's 2 entrances to this cave. I don't know what else to tell you. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
What do you think, Delvar?
Yeah, he's too pathetic. I cannot. I cannot.
I am pathetic.
He's not
I
a
am.
threat.
It's true.
I'm gonna put him down, kick him in the backside, and say, "Scram! Don't let me ever see you again."
Okay.
Oh, when you said put him down, I had a different thought.
Nah. You guys are really great people, my friends. I have a great day.
Don't tell anyone you saw us.
He like rushes out the door.
All right.
So, Mr. Gnome,
Yeah.
Tinker, do you want to travel with us for a moment, or?
No, I've got my spring. I should probably get back and finish making this secret machine.
You know, it's better than 1 spring. 2 springs.
Do you know if there's more springs down here?
I heard a rumor there was a lot of springs down here.
I'm just not really the adventurer type. Look, there's a town about 4 or 5 miles to the south of here. If you want to stop in there, I'll buy any springs you find.
What's the town called?
The town. What is the town called? The town is called
Springville.
Jelson. Town Jelson.
Jelson?
Jelson.
Is that with a G?
Jelson. Jelson's Hollow.
All
So,
right.
Tinker, out of
Tinker
curiosity,
from Jelson.
what is this machine you're making? Just as a fellow tinker or one another?
You're a tinker? You don't look like a tinker. He's like lifting up
yeah.
robes and pockets. You look like well,
I'm like
never
a
mind.
stabby tinkerer.
You look like a fine gentleman. Yes, that's it. No, it's a secret. If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret, would it?
I suppose.
Anyway, great job on killing these kobolds. A little mismatched power-wise from you guys, but, you know, whatever you gotta do.
It benefited you, kind sir.
You know what? You're absolutely right. And if I didn't say thank you, I've been remiss. Thank you all very much for rescuing me from these disgusting little lizard creatures. I'm going to be off now. Have fun killing more monsters. See ya. Sort of
Farewell, Tinker.
disappears, just sort of humming into the distance. All right. Are you guys going to...
That was weird.
What are you going to do in here?
Anything
that
of note
look-
in here that we see?
So as you start looking around, you're sort of examining the kobolds' bodies and stuff. You see there's, between all of them, there's about 50 copper and 150 silver. And that's pretty much it with this room. Their weapons are dented and rusty, and their armor is sort of piecemeal and not really worth it.
Okay.
Guess we'll head out.
Take that copper and silver. We'll split it later accordingly.
So
Move out.
Oops, wrong person.
Beldar's moonwalking. Going backwards.
You guys want Slinker, or you want me to head out first? Go ahead.
Yeah, Slinker, we can walk together. Keep an
Alright,
ear
I'm
out.
gonna just FYI, I'm going invisible.
Right.
See, there's a door to your south, and you see that the front area in front of you opens up to your right. You see these massive support columns indicating a very large hall of some sort.
Let's be careful and check this door first. Massive halls might mean massive traps, so don't go roaming too far.
Right.
Anybody want to check out the door?
I did. It's locked.
It is, in fact, locked.
Beldar.
Bring the locksmith.
Slinker can't do it. Beldar, you could always break the door down if you want. There is a button on your strength for that. So on your attribute tab next to your strength, there's the open door and a little icon. If you click that, oh wow! Even with your massive strength, you go to bust the door down and it jams against the lock. And it doesn't even break open. Wow, that's a strong door.
Can I check it for... Yeah. I guess not. Never mind.
So Beldar tried his best to crack it open and he couldn't do it. You tried to pick it and you couldn't. This is like the
Lordan.
strongest lock ever.
Or Delvar, you guys are strong. Want to take a crack at it?
Yeah, I suppose I could. And that was under what section again?
So under
Or checking
attributes
doors.
next to strength, there's like an
Mhm.
open doors.
There we go. Open doors. All right, yeah, I get in position, I drop some of my gear, brace myself, and then run towards the door.
You bust the door open off of its hinges. It drops down onto the ground. Before I explain what you see, Siora, Lordan, and Morganth, give me an intelligence check.
Yeah.
All right. So whoever rolled first, Morganth the Mysterious, you and no one else hear this like some sort of animal sound that sounds very deep and very low, which is probably, the loud sound of the door busting made some sort of animal reaction. You're not sure where it came from in this area. We did lose someone, so I'm going to adjust to a second screen really quick. And give me 1 second.
Everyone heard some sort of
Does someone
no.
until
Sorry.
Lordan comes or Beldar comes back? Does someone want to play his character?
I think he's back now.
Thank you.
Oh, perfect.
Eh,
Welcome back.
Yo.
All right. So you heard something. You're not sure what it was. You busted down the door, and in it, from the first time Beldar tried to break the door down and was unsuccessful, it woke the inhabitants, which are some orcs, who were just sitting and waiting. As you busted the door down, they moved to attack its initiative. And you hear the one in the far south, "Kill him! No one must know we're here." It's tie, so let's go again. All right. So this first orc steps up to the door. He's going to attack through the door on one side at Delvar. Let me pull up the orc's stats real quick.
Haha, not a chance.
Smacks the frame of the door, sort of stumbles a little bit over the door on the ground as well. The second orc steps up and attacks. Armor class 3. You parry it off
Missed.
with your axe. The other orc steps back here. He pulls out a bow. You hear this cracking sound. He's like, "Duck, boys! It's time for dwarf death!" I'm smooth, I know. Okay, so that would not have hit any of them because they're in melee. I'm going to have to roll for a melee hit as well. The second attack doesn't hit anyone either. So both of them just crack against the wall behind you and the frame in front. And they're just like, "Hey, watch it, man! We're here! We're right here!" Like, "I'll back up then! You're in the way!" And the captain at the back moves around the table. "That's right! I think," creaks his bow back, "I can hit this dwarf. Bullseye!" And looses his arrow. Oh my gosh. So that would have hit some of them. So 1, 2 is Delvar, 3, 4 is Orc on the right, and 5, 6 is Orc on the left. So it hits the Orc on the left, doing max damage. The Orc slams against the wall, turns back to his captain, reaches like back at toe brute, and drops down to the ground, dead, bleeding out. He killed his own soldier. It's like, "Well, he should have been looking." And that's their turn. All right. Now it's your guys' turn. We're going to start with Delvar since you're right in the doorway. Let me move over. So, Delvar, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna identify that captain. I'm gonna size him up, and I'm gonna run straight towards him.
He's got
Back
an
and forth.
incredible looking weapon. Now, as you charge past him, you bring your axe high. Give me an attack.
Okay. Be a 3 to hit
You hack right into him.
for 10.
10 damage. How does he die?
Ooh, yeah, I'm admiring that weapon, and I just come up with an upward swing into his mid ribs, and then spin around and then cut across his chest as he falls. I'm a little
Drops
disappointed.
his axe on the table, and he drops face first down on the ground. The other one's like,
And I'm gonna
"Oh."
with my the one beside him. I'm gonna do another attack, and that's a 9 to hit.
He parries it off with his axe. Or actually with his bow. He's like, slaps it aside. "No, no, no!" Beldar the Brave, you're up. What are you going to do?
I use my long sword.
Nice.
For
So you're not in the room yet, so you're going to have to move yourself into the room with the orcs if you want to attack them.
my thing's still loading up.
Okay. Well, I'll move your character over. And do you want me to roll for your attack with your character sheet?
I got that one.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay.
If you see the... Oh, there it is. Okay. So you rolled a natural 1. You bring the sword aside, and it smacks into the door frame, and you miss him. You do have 2 attacks on this first round if you want to take another attack. Nice. So the second one, unfortunately, is still too high. You parry it off. You're sort of clanging your longsword against the orc's axe. Slinker, you're up.
All right, invisibility at will. Poof, gone.
Sneaky.
And then I'm gonna, and apparently I've been reading about this. There's a 10% chance I get silent as well. I don't know how to calculate that chance, but either way, I will tiptoe
Ding,
through
ding,
the door.
ding, ding. Now you're going to be able to pass through Beldar if you want to pass through Beldar, or you could just attack him through the door.
No, I'm gonna sneak in. Do.
Sort
Gonna
of
pass through
ducking as
Beldar.
they're fighting each other.
And I'm gonna go behind this gentle giant thing, whatever. All right, and we will do the so backstab. Can I do it with a short sword, or does it have to be a dagger?
I think it has to be.
Shouldn't matter, right?
I mean, as long as it's a small weapon, that's what is, that's what matters. So you can use your short sword.
Actually, yeah, must attack from behind to get surprised and attack with a dagger or short sword. So yeah,
Yeah.
And it must be a person-shaped enemy. These look.
It's a humanoid shape.
All right, so I get a +4 to hit.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Their armor class is 7. So you
Now I'm surprised.
go to stab, and instantly you appear. It swipes past him. He looks around. "Huh? What are you doing there?" Sort of shocked. Morganth the Mysterious, you're up.
I'm like, help!
Why can't I
All
forget
right,
them?
help is on the way.
The wizard, the death machine.
Here I come, Slinker. All right. I'm gonna use my wand of magic missile here.
You got point blank
1d4.
range. You could stay way
Magic
far off.
missile.
So you call a magic missile,
Well,
it
yeah.
blasts right out in front of his face, just bursts 4 damage. How does he die?
Thank you.
Combusts into white flames.
His face is just in white flames. He drops down. A little gasp escapes his lips. Well done. Lordan, you're up.
Go, Lordan. What's going on in here? Okay, he's running in. And he's gonna bonk this guy on the head with his mace.
You guys are just destroying everyone.
Murder
You come in
circle.
and murder circle. He ducks out of the way, and your mace just swings right past him. All right, then Lordan, you're up. Oh wait, that was Lordan. I'm sorry, Siora, you're up.
Right. I'm gonna come on in here in front of this guy and do the attack with the sword and the dagger.
Wow. Your sword. Let's see, where's your bastard sword? 9. He parries that off, leaving him open for your dagger as you slide it into his ribs. He screams out, give me some damage. 3 damage. He drops down. I was gonna give up. Ugh. And drops down dead. You guys made quick work of that room. Nicely done. You're getting better at this whole thing.
Excellent.
Heck yeah.
Well,
Check
let's
out the-
check this place out. What do we?
So this room has stone walls and a stone ceiling and floor. It's old and unsafe-looking wooden beds, tables, and chairs are the only furniture in the room. In one corner, you see a wooden chest, and that orc captain's battle axe looks nice and shiny. It's emitting a light ambient glow.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up and size up that battle axe.
It has little sort of orcish runes carved into the blades of the axe.
It's definitely worth holding on to. I might put it with my equipment for now. I don't think I'm ready to wield it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna check out the chest. See if it's locked.
Yeah, it looks like a wooden chest. It does not look like it's locked.
I've been tricked before. Well, I guess I'm gonna open it, but I'm gonna have like one hand and cover my eyes.
Right. So as you open it, poison emits out of it, squirting all over you. You take
Whoa.
Damn it.
3 damage. I'm sorry, not poison, acid. As the acid is starting to like eat away at your flesh and armor.
At least my eyes are covered.
The glasses,
that-
they do nothing.
Jeez. Now that that's gone, is there anything in the chest?
Yeah.
As I'm screaming in pain.
You see thousands of copper, but it only looks to be copper. Like thousands, multiple.
So what do you guys think about leaving things near the entrance that we found for taking back later? Because we're not going to carry that. Maybe this chest, perhaps?
I mean, we could bury it. We have the tools. I have masonry equipment, but nothing to dig with.
You can put it in a
We're
wall.
going to stay here for a while while he removes his stone.
We could.
I mean,
What do you
copper,
think?
we can come back for that. I don't think we need to lug that with us. It's a little much.
I mean, it's like
Unless you want
finding a
1,000
huge
copper.
chest full of pennies, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm okay leaving that.
we can come back for this if needed.
Spark the outside of the door.
Yeah.
Anything else in the room that we notice?
No, that was really it. I mean, now there's stinking corpses, but
I'll tactfully hide the chest underneath some debris in the room.
okay.
Chest o' pennies.
I'm going to rely on you guys to remember.
Slinker, how are you feeling? Are you still festering and melting, or are you doing okay?
It looks like it stopped.
Yeah, it stopped, but I'm okay for now, as long as I don't take a hit from something as large as, Beldar.
I'll keep a watch on you, my friend. As
appreciate
Lordan
that.
says.
So it looks like there's this massive hallway with a bunch of columns going to the north. There's a smaller hallway heading to the south, and there's a large room that Beldar just walked into. So, Beldar, you just walk into this room. The walls of this room, it's sort of semi-round, but it's got a bunch of openings in this space. The walls have paintings with colorful pictures of mighty wizards casting spells at each other. Strange magical beasts are shown hiding behind trees and rocks. And it's about this time you start to hear little hisses, little as snakes climb out of little crevices in the tiled floor and attack.
Beldar, back up.
So don't move yet. This is right where we're starting here. Let me just get this big 9 out of your way since that's only relevant to me. All right, so you
remember,
see
room
these
8
5
has our stuff.
snakes slither out and they start moving toward Beldar. Let's get initiative. Nice. All right, well, I think I rolled a 10, so you guys are up. So I'm going to have Beldar go first since he's right there. So Beldar, what do? You see these 5 snakes slither out toward you. All right, looks like the audio's not working, but you move toward one. Give me an attack roll.
Yeah, long.
Yeah, the sound like cuts in and out. Whoa! So you bring your sword down and slice right through this snake. Give me some damage. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Those gauntlets of ogre power. So you slice this snake into pieces, and its little curled up body is now in like 4 different pieces, writhing on the ground in its own, almost on its own accord. Now, I mean, you could have another attack if you want to move to another one and attack it. You run across to the other one.
My words again.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. If you're going to attack, give me an attack roll. 6 to hit is exactly what you needed. You slice down, cutting this one as well. Give me some damage. Oh, you rolled critical damage. Don't roll the critical button. Do the dice right next to the one that says critical.
Oh,
And it does
Way better.
way better. So in this particular case, it doesn't kill this one, but it does hack off a big piece of its body. As it's, I'm going to slide you just to the side so you're not occupying the same space. So it doesn't look like it's dead. It's still slithering a little bit. Slinker, you're up.
All right, now if I shoot an arrow towards this one, it's nowhere near Beldar. I'll be fine. It's not melee, so I can.
Correct.
Okay.
Pull your bow out. The first one ricochets off the ground right in front of it, clattering to the south. The second one is the same. It just smacks onto the ground. You're looking
Alright,
for an armor
forget
class
that, I'm
6
wasting
to hit
arrows.
these things. Morganth, the mysterious. You are up.
Alrighty, I'm going to come over here and hit this snake with the magic missile.
Magic
wand.
missile!
Magic missile.
Max
Oh,
damage! Nice. So that's 5 damage. It blasts, leaving a little bit of a magical scorch mark on the ground, but the snake is still slithering. You see it rear up its head and just sort of hissing at you. Lordan the Pure, you're up.
Okay. Well, Lordan's gonna come in and try to finish that snake off with his mace.
Run up, swing your mace down on top of it. You need a 6. You got a 7. You smash the ground next to it. Tile sort of busts apart and flies up. Oh, I've got Lordan twice on here for some reason. All right, Siora, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna come running in here in front of this one here and take a couple of swings at it.
Your bastard sword and your dagger, both of them, it's just right on the ground. You're scraping the ground trying to get them. All right, Delvar Ironfist, you're up. You're muted, by the way. So you run up to that with your axe.
It was edited.
Ah.
I was saying too many curses.
For
There
content.
was, yes. I'm going to team up with Siora and take an attack on the snake.
Nice.
That's going to be a 7 to hit.
7 crashes against the tile on the floor next to it.
Oh,
You bring
okay,
it
that
back,
one swing
axe
again.
back
Sorry, I
down to the
misrolled.
second one, and it smashes into the ground next to it as well. All right, it is their turn. So Beldar the Brave, the snake right in front of you, leans up and strikes out at you really quick. Hold on, I gotta find the creature. Oh my gosh, what did I just do?
13.
13. Okay, so it goes to strike. You bring your shield up and it smacks against the shield. You hear this ting sort of sound. The one in front of Siora, it's going to do 1 and 2 is Siora. 3 and 4 is going to be Delvar. It's going to do Siora, strikes out at you, hits armor class 4. Ooh, you take 1 damage. Give me a save. So it's basically a save versus spell because that's the only one in this version. So this is a starter set version of Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition. So it's got slightly different rule sets than the full version does. So success. That's good. So you see it bite you. You feel fluid entering your body, and you're a little bit worried. And then the snake slithers up to Lordan here and attacks Lordan. Lordan, it strikes your boot, but doesn't pierce through the leather. And the other snake right in front of you is going to attack you. And it hits your, sort of strikes out, hits your greave right in front of your shin. So it doesn't actually do any damage. Let's do some initiative. They got an 8. You guys got a 4. So, Beldar the Brave, you're up. What do you want to do? If you're going to attack, give me an attack roll. So this round, you only get one attack. Woo, but that's going to
One
do it.
next
You
to me.
slice down into him. Give me some damage. Nice. It rears its head up. You slice sideways and cut its head off. Its head sort of flies and drops and rolls across the ground a little bit, killing the snake. All right, Slinker, you're up.
And Beldar is a damage-dealing machine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go invisible, even though I can't backstab a snake, just to sneak past everybody. I'm gonna go behind the one right here in front of Lordan, and we will. Yeah, short sword.
You needed a 6. You stab down and it bounces off the tiles on the ground. All right, Morganth the Mysterious,
And
you're up.
that's
Okay, I'm gonna come up to this snake and use the dagger +1.
Nice.
Okay.
You bury it into the back of this snake. Give me some damage. Wow. 4 damage. It is writhing, barely alive. Blood is coating your blade. All right, Lordan the Pure, you're up.
Okay, he's going to attack the same wounded snake
Okay.
with the mace.
Natural 20. You crush its head against the
Okay.
ground. It only has 1 hit point, so you completely destroy the snake.
Funsies,
4 damage. As you,
obliterated.
yeah, completely bust that head apart. All right, Siora, you're up.
All right, same thing. Swinging with the sword and the dagger. Whoosh, whoosh.
Man, you're doing your best, but this thing is like sliding to the side, evading all of your attacks. Delvar Ironfist, you're up.
Yeah, same thing. I'm going to try and catch it in one of those slides.
So this round, I think you only have 1 attack.
And it wasn't a good one.
Oof. So yeah, you guys are busting these tiles up, trying to get this snake as it's moving around. And it is its turn. 1 to 2 is going to be Siora. 3, 4 is going to be Delvar. It's turning to Delvar and it strikes out. 8 armor class. It smacks onto your shield and just sort of slides down. You hear this ting sort of echo. Morganth, you hear that sort of deep growling roar again. It's not quite a roar. It's more like a sound emanating from somewhere, echoing in this cavern. This snake next to Lordan strikes out at Lordan. Armor class 10. It hits his boot again, but it does not break the leather. And that's the only ones on the board. So, is your... let's see. No, it's initiative again. Oof. All right, so the snake is going to attack Delvar again. It strikes out. Delvar parries its head off with his axe. The second snake is going to attack Lordan again. This time he makes a connection. Lordan, you take 1 damage and give me a save, please.
Okay.
Nicely done. Okay,
Okay.
so it's your turn. So, Beldar the Brave, what do you do? You move up over to the snake. You get 2 attacks here if you want to take them. Maybe wait to see what this one does before you do your second attack. So the longsword unfortunately misses with that first attack. It smacks onto the ground next to it. You're looking for a 6 to hit, and you rolled a 10. So if you want to try with your second attack, you can go ahead and make it. Whoa! You size it up and stab it down into the thing's head. Give me some damage. 10 damage. It pierces the head. and the snake is sort of attached. You have to like lift it up and yank it off of your sword, and it sort of splits the head open. A little bit of ooze and goo comes sliding out. Slinker, you're up.
I'm heading towards the one that's nearest. Mr. Pure. Or no, yeah.
Yeah, there's only one left.
Yeah, let's see if I can connect to something. Short sword.
You can
Hoping
do it.
right through the head.
Oh, you
And
can't do
no.
it. You're having a hard time hitting anything. All right, Morganth, you're up.
Okay. Coming down with the dagger +1.
And you hit. You stab into it.
Yes, okay.
Damage.
Damage here.
Max damage again.
4.
So it's not quite dead, but it is hurting as it's writhing around and hissing. All right, Lordan the Pure.
Okay, Lordan's had enough of these snakes. He's gonna use good old mace.
And it connects, smashing into it.
Okay.
2 damage. That's all you needed. You crush its head into the tiles on the ground, and it lays still. You guys are
Good
hearing the
grief.
echoes returning of your combat.
Go, Morganth.
Hey, so Morganth has to tell everybody something that there's some sort of rumbling that I've heard since we were in the room with the orcs.
Hmm.
I hope these caverns aren't caving in on us or something.
That would be
I don't know
horrible.
what that would be.
So it looks like there's 2 alleys heading, or 2 hallways heading south. One to the northwest, but you also see a door.
What about this pattern on the floor where the snakes were coming out of?
Yeah.
Do we notice anything significant?
No, I mean, aside from on the walls with all the paintings of the wizards fighting monsters and stuff, the pattern doesn't really make any sense to you. It really does look like some sort of mosaic tiling. So like this might have been at one time where people would meet and convene and discuss things, but clearly not used for anything anymore.
In all of the tiles that we chipped up with our weaponry, we didn't hear anything hollow.
No.
I'm going to explore to the south and see if I can see
I'll
anything
join
down
you.
this way.
To the south,
Oh,
stick together.
You see stairways, I mean, stairway-ish of the cave going up to the surface.
this air smells fresh this way. I believe it goes back out. Perhaps this was the other exit the kobold was speaking of.
To the east.
Yes. Good to know there's another exit here.
Be careful. There's another mosaic room. Probably more snakes.
Wait a
This
second.
is the
Did
room
we
we
just
were
go in a
just
circle?
in.
Oh, my bad.
Was it a
Come on.
murder circle?
Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
Pretty good. Yes.
I think
in fact, it
I think
was.
Beldar is trying to say he wants to go west.
Check out
should
that
we
door,
Check out
yeah.
northwest.
Oops. I meant to click it. I didn't mean to open it. Beldar is intrigued by the door.
So Beldar, as you go to that door and you open it, you see, what is this? You see what looks like a smithy in active use by a ton of gnomes. They're just running around. Some of them have prongs. They're moving over to an anvil and smacking on the hammer, this massive sort of mallet on metal, sort of shaping it. And you see 5 of them turn toward you like, hey, you don't just go and open other people's doors. What's going on here?
What are you guys doing?
What are you doing?
Exploring.
Well, we're trying to work here, so if you don't mind.
It looks like, are they like Like a smith? Like they're making weapons or something?
They're certainly making metal pieces of some sort, but you really can't tell.
So I look at Delvar and I'm like, I heard they were better than dwarves.
Hey,
Check it out. The finest
one of them the guy
craftsman in the
we-
realm.
We are
Is one of
really
them the guy
good.
we
What's that?
is one of them the guy we let go?
Oh,
Tinker.
you don't see him, no.
I don't want to make
Familiar
a
with Tinker.
generalization, but yeah, do you know Tinker?
Oh, I get it. Just because I'm a gnome, I know every... Okay, yeah, I do know Tinker, but he's not here.
Well, we freed Tinker from captivity amongst kobolds.
Oh, really? Oh, well, congratulations. Thank you very much.
And his spring.
You should watch out. There's snakes behind you.
Not anymore.
Oh. Well, what are y'all doing here?
Can we come in and take shelter?
Sure, come on in. Hey, everyone, we got some guests. You see them like all sort of wiping their hands on their sooty hands on their aprons, and they're all sort of stopping. They look a little perturbed that they're being halted from their work. And I see another one walk up. Hi, how's it going? What brings all you in here?
Well, we're exploring this here dungeon of Azazazabos. Is that what you know it as?
Oh, yes, of course. This used to be an old wizard's lair. Long time ago, though. He's long dead. Anyway, we decided to come in here and start using the forges. They're already here, so why build new ones, right?
What you working on?
Oh, we're making a catapult.
Oh. I haven't seen anything strange in these caves, other than the snakes, of course.
We haven't really explored a lot. To be quite honest, we just found out that there were some forges down here and we decided to use them.
What's the end result of the catapult? Is this for weaponry or is this some sort of circus act?
Circus! War is not a game, mister. We take this job very seriously. We're creating catapults that anyone across the realm will desire. Our catapults glow in the dark. So picture it. You're sieging a castle and you're looking for your catapult, but it's nighttime. You can't find your catapult. But here are some glowing moss somewhere in this cavern, and we're going to use it to put on our catapults so that you can find it at night. We're going to make just thousands and thousands of gold off of this.
But you haven't found the moss yet?
You don't have to rub it in. No, we haven't found the moss yet, but we did hear rumor that there's moss here. So if you find any, we'll buy it off you.
Really?
Yeah.
Good to know.
It glows.
We wanna find
Glowing moss. I don't want normal moss, smelly moss, sooty moss.
It's safe for touching and or ingestion.
I mean, I probably wouldn't sniff it or handle it without gloves, but sure, yeah, it's safe.
Good to know. Thank you.
So, do you guys know anything about blacksmithing? You want to help?
Yeah,
Looks to
yeah, I'll
be
jump
dwarf.
in. I'll definitely look it over and look at their sharpening stones and anvils.
Yeah, it looks
See if
like
I
they
can
know
jump in and help.
exactly what they're doing. So, they're just falling back in the pattern of working together as they have. 5 of these guys are kind of the guards, just in case some sort of creature wanders in. But the other ones are all actively working really well together, and you can hop in and help them if you want. They're just sort of working on one of the sort of bracings to keep the crossbow or the catapult mounted.
I'm gonna ask, are they at all concerned for their safety?
No, our door was
About me?
closed.
The doors stop a lot of stuff.
Well, it's closed. We're safe. No one knows we're here.
We won't
I
tell
think
anybody.
you guys can handle this catapult just fine.
Thank
I don't
you.
know if it's safe for us to linger here any longer amidst all of these combustibles. Not comfortable.
I'll fist bump each of them individually as I'm leaving. Good work. It's looking good. Like this.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Thanks.
I'll see you soon. Keep your forges burning bright.
Remember, if you see any glowing moss, we'll buy it from you.
Let the Lord of Light bless you all.
Thanks. They close the door.
And as once we're out of the room, I say to the others, if they're launching their stones at night, that means if it's glowing, the people on the battlements can see them easier.
It seems silly.
I was thinking something less similar.
Good point.
So I'm gonna look to the party and let them know we're supposed to clear this. Does that mean we, take out the gnomes?
Oh,
Not
boy.
the gnomes, Slinker.
I'm just checking.
They're benevolent
Just
little
checking.
beings.
Said
Maybe we
clear
can
it,
help
not-
them get the catapult out and then launch them away.
Yeah, we can just tell them to leave.
It's a gnome flinger.
Gnome Flinger 3000. Should we head north?
Yeah.
To the north.
North.
So I just want to throw it out there. There are secret rooms in this place.
Oh.
This is a dungeon.
Here.
So you see it
Well,
sort
maybe
of
we should-
splits off to the right, and then there's also a big room to your left. You hear a bunch of sort of like squeaking softly.
Hmm.
All right. I was gonna head back to the other room to check things out.
Which room?
Well, I don't know where the dwarves or the gnomes were, as well as this room with the pattern.
Did you see something suspicious, Slinker?
Everything's suspicious, but I have a roll for. Traps wouldn't help, would it?
No. I mean, it would tell you if there's a trap. If you want to search for, it would be basically two of these squares. You just ping the two squares, and then I'll roll a search roll for you.
I want to ping up here.
Should we search this chamber then? Okay.
Yeah, you're certain there's nothing here.
All right, guys, never mind.
I'll check over here.
There's absolutely no secret rooms there.
Okay.
Are gnomes very observant, where if there was something in there, they would have noticed?
You have to search for secret doors actively. So if they weren't searching, then no, they wouldn't have seen it.
Do you want to check that and be like, what's up, gnomes?
Beldar, check in your area. You don't see anything.
Okay, Lordan's investigating over here.
Nothing.
Okay.
Apparently, there's no doors.
I guess I'll check in with the gnomes again. I want to see if I misplaced something.
Hey, what are you doing? What's going on here? Oh,
Are they
it's
still doing
you.
the same thing?
Yeah.
Or is it newly suspicious on something else?
They like cover something up. No, it's all the same. Like, oh, you came back. Did you find the glowy stuff already?
Not quite. Something wasn't seeming right. Did you guys look through this room thoroughly before you started your activities?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna look around and kind of push on some walls and see if I can come up with anything on here on the
think
south
you're
side.
weird.
Ping where you want to search, and it's going to take 10 minutes for each 2 square block.
I'll do the corner and down.
So you don't find anything.
Definitely not anything down here.
Anyone else want to search anywhere? Just ping the ground where you want to search. Okay. No, you don't find anything.
All right, I guess
Well,
we
Delvar, what do you say?
Clean as a whistle.
We do run a pretty tight ship, you know.
We'll bring the moss back, and we'll talk more then.
Awesome. Okay. Be safe.
All right, we got a choice here. Delvar, you thinking right or left? Or Beldar?
Let's check the left. I mean, we don't want any rooms left unexplored.
As soon as Slinker slinks into that room, a cacophony of bats just drop from the sky and just make their squeaks and flapping their wings everywhere. It completely blinds everyone. And the bats are go flying around. Not all of them are attacking, but some are. You're not even sure which ones as we're going into initiative.
Fire!
Give me 1 second as I get all these little guys.
Bats again.
Bats! All right, I think they're all there. So because there's so many bats flying around, it is impossible to see in order to use any missile weapons. So you're going to have to just hack away at melee if you're going to try to attack any of these bats. Let's see, they got a 4, you guys got a 7. So a bat flies down at Morganth. Let me grab my bat stat. Flies down and smacks its wing against your hat, but it doesn't actually attack you or anything. This one flies over to Beldar and starts squeaking in your face. You sort of move your head and shake it away. A bat flies down towards Slinker and attacks, tries to bite Slinker. Slinker ducks out of the way. Another bat flies down to attack Beldar the Brave. From above, it smacks against his armor. And this last bat is going to attack Beldar since he's just right there. Not with a grenade, with a bite. So these things are just like smacking at you, but it's mixed between all of a bunch of other bats that are all actively attacking as well. So it's really hard to see anything. So we're going to start with Lordan the Pure. What are you going to do?
Okay. Gonna move up here and attack this bat with my mace.
So a 15 to hit. You're
Miss.
looking for a 5 armor class. So you swing in, and all these bats are flying around you, and you just miss everything that's flying through the air. Siora, you're up.
Let's see. What's the closest one?
There's one right
I guess
here.
one over here by Slinker.
One right here.
Yeah, let me take that one by Slinker.
Okay.
And sword and dagger.
You run up, swinging your weapons. Your sword slices through the air. Your dagger finds one, stabs into it. Give me some damage. You hack into it, and it drops down to the ground.
Yeah.
Delvar Ironfist, you're up.
Huzzah! I'm going to position myself between these two. And the first one I'm going to swing towards the one by Beldar.
So just keep in mind, they're pretty far apart. You're going to have to move from one to the other.
Gotcha. The first AC was a 9.
So it swings wide and you miss.
Okay. Second attack is going to be a 6.
You're looking for a 5 armor class, so that one also misses. Beldar the Brave, you're up. Go ahead and ping one if you want to attack it. And then roll to hit. I can't actually hear what you're saying. All right, 11 armor class. You swing and you end up missing the bat. You have another attack this round if you want to take it. This one lands home. Give me some damage. Ooh, you cut it out of the air. It drops down in 2
I'm going to do
pieces.
the front of me and
Nice.
attack it with my long sword.
Sweet. All right, Slinker, you're up.
All right, how well lit is this? Do we have torches lit or anything like that? It might.
Yeah, you
ward
guys have
off.
torches right now.
Okay, so I guess that wouldn't help. I'm gonna go for the one right by Beldar. Just the one directly in front of me.
Yeah.
Weapons. Sorry. Short sword. And
Slices wide. So you can actually attack with 2 weapons. You get a -2 on your primary attack and a -4 to your secondary attack if you want to have a dagger in one hand and a short sword in the other.
Yes. Let's go for the
Okay,
dagger
so
now.
let's swing with the dagger. All right, yeah. So it just you're doing your best, but these things are everywhere and it's hard to see. All right, Morganth the Mysterious, you're up.
All right, back right in front of me. I'll attack with the dagger +1.
You strike out at it and you miss through the massive mess of people. And did we start with Lordan?
Yeah,
I think we
he already
did.
went. I don't remember which
Yeah.
started. Yeah.
Let's do initiative. Oof. I think you guys are going to get initiative. Yep. All right, Lordan, you're up.
Oh, okay, Lordan's gonna attack the same bat.
You
With
can
the
do
mace.
it, Lordan. Oh, you can't do it.
And he misses.
They're just like sort of flapping everywhere. It's hard to see. You're like swinging, trying to find the right ones. And they're just all up in your
There's-
grill. Siora, you're up.
Let's see. That's just the only one left?
No, there's 1 here, and then there's 2 up here.
Oh, let me go up here and take care of that.
All right, roll to hit.
Yeah, sword and dagger.
Looking for a 5. You're swinging wide, and it's just hard to see anything. Delvar, you're up. Ironfist.
All right, let's hit something. That's a 9. Very much
Swings.
higher than a 5.
Yeah, swings wide. Beldar the Brave, you got 1 attack.
And the two next to me.
Okay. I'm not seeing the attack roll come through yet. There it is. All right, it swings wide, and Slinker, you're up.
All right, same short sword first. Nope.
So 7, 8, 9 misses, and the dagger. 6, 7, 8.
Seriously?
So it goes wide as well. All right, Morganth, you're up.
Cursed fiends, take this, and I'm gonna use my quarterstaff. Whoa!
Wow.
This is not looking good.
Smacks against
Death
the
by
stalactite. All right, and Lordan went first, so it's their turn. So the bat is going to attack Beldar from above. It sweeps down and hits his armor. The second bat is going to turn down towards Slinker and attack. It actually strikes Slinker, who takes 2 full damage. Max damage. Brutal. And then so 1, 2 is going to be Lordan, 3, 4 is going to be Morganth. It's going to be Morganth that attacks. And Morganth ducks out of the way. All right, we are at initiative again, but we're also at our time. So let's go ahead and pause it right here. We will pick up next week, continuing this confrontation. For those of you watching, thank you guys so much for tuning. Hold on, I have the totally wrong screen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let us know what you think of the adventure thus far. Thank you for watching part 1 of our actual play of Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition First Quest audio CD game Under Mount Dread. Subscribe and ring the bell if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to click the like button and comment to let others learn about this wildly entertaining actual play and this channel. Thank you to creator patrons Aaron Hardy and developer patrons Chris Androu and Sam Ruiz. If you want to join a tabletop role-playing game, check out startplaying.games using my affiliate link below. And as always, remember that evil spelled backwards is live. So get out there and be evil. Maybe don't kill the gnomes, though.